The first thing you need to do to find your signature sound is actually to listen to what other people are already doing and literally just go and do the opposite. If you're a part of some movement, or if you're a part of some scene, some genre, you are one out of 1,000 people, at least 1,000 people, maybe more people, doing the same fucking thing. Okay? And by the way, I realized how bad the clanging of the chains was with that card pendant, so that's gone now. The clanging will be much better from this point forward, okay? But if you get placed in a category of sound, say, I'll use UK drill. I love using UK drill as an example, okay? Let's say you do UK drill and you hop on UK drill beats. How are you in any way different, and why would anybody in any way listen to you, a new artist with no credibility, over somebody who's already been doing UK drill for like 10 years, or somebody who's been doing it now, okay? Let's take a famous artist. Let's say we got Pop Smoke, right? Let's pretend he's alive, okay? He's doing drill, and you are hopping on Pop Smoke type beats. Why would anybody in their right mind listen to your ass when they could just listen to Pop Smoke? If you're using Travis Scott presets on your voice and you're using Travis Scott type music, type beats, why wouldn't somebody just listen to Travis Scott instead of you? Why do you deserve any of the attention that he is getting? And most people, when they try to answer this question, they say, well, because I'm not Travis Scott, I'm unique, I'm different. Yeah, but they don't know that. And they're not obliged to give you the chance to get to know the real you. A thing people forget is that your music isn't just art, it's marketing. Your songs are literally marketing material. It's not that you're an artist marketing your song. No, your song is marketing you, the artist. Because music, like a song itself, unless it gets 1 billion plays, it's not really profitable. It's you, the artist, that can sell merch, that can sell tickets, that can sell like CDs, that can sell a bunch of other shit. It's you, the artist, that's at the end of the day profitable, not your music. And let's say, for example, if you don't believe me, and if you think music is like the actual product in the music business, right? If you made a song and you posted it, you might get, let's say, 1,000 plays. But if Travis Scott did your song that you wrote and he posted it, he'd get 10 million plays. Because it's him posting the song. And the biggest challenge artists face is they just follow a niche, they follow a trend, they follow a genre without changing it in any way. And the reason most artists never ever find their signature sound is they don't fucking look for it. They don't think they need to. But you need to. And here's how you do it. It's so simple. It's literally like, if you absorb the principles of what I'm telling you, you could literally separate yourself from all of your competition in the music market, because you are competing against other artists, even the largest ones. You can separate yourself out from them and be the only one unique sounding you. This is not easy, but it is simple. And all you need to do is take something and you combine it with something else and you marry them. It's like making a baby. You get a 1 and a 2 and you make a third. So for example, You're doing R&B, you're singing, and right now you're not standing out in any way. Literally remove drums from your production. Be a drumless R&B artist, okay? Or add West Coast signs, you know, those like woo 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 that the West Coast used to love in the G-Funk era. Add those to your R&B beats. Or add fucking Star Wars blaster sounds to your beats. Change something. And the more interesting and the better sounding your change ends up being, the more unique you'll be perceived as an artist. Think about this, okay? Think about this. Pop music existed for a long time. Basically, as long as music existed in the modern era, there has been pop music. And then suddenly, we got this big wave of K-pop coming in and becoming popular in the West, even though nobody fucking speaks Korean. Why is that? Why are these K-pop artists so popular out here in the West? Who cares? They're Koreans. We don't even speak their language, bro. But they're taking the music industry like a big market share by storm. It's because they're different. They do pop in their way. They do like groups instead of solo acts. They do these like dance routines, super high choreographed. They get real fucking movie makers to shoot their music videos, okay? Every K-pop music video is like an actual work of directive and performative art, which is not something the West used to really do. And so just by doing the same thing, but in their Korean, weird to us way, K-pop is winning market share. This is all you need to do. You just need to do something, but in a different way that is still good. Add fucking church bells to your beat. Add fucking, I don't know, size to your beat, okay? Do something that hasn't been done. And if you marry these genres successfully, you will literally be the next big breakout hit, because people will fuck with a fresh sound. When you enter the market, you're a nobody. You start with zero. And the first people that start listening to you are what's called early adopters. There's this whole ass graph, which I'm not gonna show you because I'm too fucking lazy. But there's this whole ass graph, okay? And the first people that will listen to you and embrace you are called early adopters. And these early adopters like new things. They literally actively search new musicians and they love discovering new artists. And once enough early adopters adopt you, because you're new and you're fresh, you found a new signature sound that they haven't really heard before, then the majority starts to come in. People see, like the literal crowd. Have you seen that fucking video where it's like a guy dancing in the middle of the street and he's dancing really weird, and people, they kind of like try to stay away from him, but then his friend joins in and now they're both dancing really weird? And when there's 4 people dancing really weird, people actually start joining them, because when there's something fun happening, people want in on it. People want what's interesting. But you need those early adopters to be that second person, that third person that's dancing weird with you. Once they arrive, more and more people will start jumping onto the hype train. And the way you get early adopters is literally by finding a signature sound and being unique. And to do that, you literally just take something that exists and you add something that hasn't been added to it before. Central C took UK drill and he combined it with those kind of trappy guitar like Gunna beats, okay? And he stopped talking about drillings on drill beats and he started talking about like slightly more regular, more chill shit. Yeah, like love. He's got a lot of love songs. That was different enough to blow up Sench, because that is not something the UK market has seen before. Pop Smoke took the UK drill beats in the US, and he was like using American lingo, and he was of course using his deep, beautiful voice to rap on those beats. And people, when they heard that, they went fucking crazy because it was new. When Yeat came out with those weird bells and his weird words, the reason people like Yeat was because he was fresh. And the reason a lot of people like Yeat is because first, a few people liked Yeat. People saw that there's something fun going on and they literally just jump on the bandwagon. That's it. It's not that difficult, but you need to offer the audience and the market something fresh, and you only do it by adding something that works to something that hasn't worked in this formula. You're changing the formula, right? If up until now your sound has been Y plus X equals Z, and that's the formula everybody sticks to, all you need is to add another variable, okay? So Y plus X plus A equals Z now, okay? To do this effectively, to do this actually well and not just like wing it, first thing is you study your market really, really well. If, for example, you want to do old music, like old indie rock, you go and you look at as many old indie rock artists and musicians. You literally just go on Instagram and on Spotify and on YouTube. You look, you seek them out, and you start training your eye and your ear to find patterns. Like, what are they like? What do they sound like? What do they do? And then once you've seen enough of them, you start doing the opposite. Okay, what are they not doing? That's where the power is. What is everybody in your niche not doing? And you just need to do it. Even if it sounds a little bit basic and a little bit stupid, this is literally the best way forward. Because why the fuck would anybody care about another clone of something that already exists? They don't. And that's why people swipe on your content and skip your music in their Spotify playlists, is because the shit you're making, they likely heard it 1,000 times over. That's just the truth. And you need to give them this reason of saying, holy shit, you know, I haven't heard this before. Okay, let's give it a chance. And if you want to know how to do this better, if you want to know how to do this based on like actually deep market research that you can do and that I can help you do, click the link below and get the course and join the WAP community. Because this is seriously like, I put a lot of effort into it. And this is the only major label blueprint for blowing up an artist that I haven't seen around. Like, I literally looked at as many music coaches as I could find. I follow my own fucking advice, okay? I literally looked at as many of these how-to music channels that I could find. I saw what they're offering, and none of them are offering the actual way that labels do it, based on deep market research, based on identifying your target audience, based on developing strong visuals and a strong sound that is unique to your market, right? And then blowing up just because nobody else is doing the shit that you're doing. You're the only one. With that said, join the link in the WAP. It will be more expensive as I finish uploading the course. If you've been wanting my personal help, you also get that as part of the package, which is fucking awesome. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, be sure to watch this other video next.